All right, we're live again. Go ahead,
Okay,
Latrice.
perfect. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So somebody said I cut off at the Latin style coffee, but I don't remember where that was in my lineup. So I'm just gonna flash the products for you guys one more again. Here we go. The Ayaso Emo Oil, the Ayaso Palmika Face and Body Wash, and you guys should probably write this down. These are all the products I recommend you guys get. Resolution drops, Latin style coffee, hot chocolate, tea, NRG, and cappuccino. And then I actually forgot to show you guys this one. A lot of people live by the slimming coffee. Okay? And my feature product is the NutriBurst. Okay? So when I first joined, signed up with the tea. Tea was on back order, so I decided I could use a multivitamin. Let me try out the NutriBurst. Got the NutriBurst, and I was just thinking in terms of needing a daily vitamin. I didn't really see the bigger picture of what exactly the NutriBurst was capable of doing, or I don't even think I had heard of all of to what extent the NutriBurst could go. So okay, let me break it down for you guys. So I am asthmatic. I've been asthmatic ever since I was a kid. I'm one of those people who I can almost, for the majority of my life, I could almost forget that I had asthma. I could control it. I could deal with it. It wasn't like an everyday thing. Um, this year, for some weird reason, my asthma was like out of control, like never before. I was like on my inhaler every day, nebulizer machine, the whole nine. Okay, here's my inhaler, just to show you guys. I'm not even sure when the last time is that I used this since starting on the NutriBurst. Like, who knew a multivitamin could help me get my asthma under control? And I would drop my son off to school, pick him up from school, and we live on a hill. So I'm walking up and downhill. I'd always have to stop halfway through and take a break and then finish, whether it was to his school or to home. And then one day I made it home and I realized that I didn't stop like I normally would stop. And the only difference in what I was doing was that I was taking the NutriBurst. So from that day on, I was sold. Like, there was nothing anybody could tell me about the NutriBurst. This was the product that I decided I would have it, I would keep it. It would just be a part of my life forever. So yes, the NutriBurst. On top of that, I'm also a person, and there's a stigma behind this, so I get really uncomfortable with this topic, but I suffer from a history of anxiety and depression. Not as much depression as much as anxiety. I can be a very anxious person. It just is what it is. It's the way I've always been. I'm one of those people who, first thing they say, they want to write you a prescription for some type of antidepressant, and I'm like, no. Like, I already feel like sometimes my anxiety is out of control. There's absolutely no way I'm going to give up what control I do have to some type of antidepressant and then have to deal with whatever the side effects are of that. So the NutriBurst. Since taking the NutriBurst, no anxiety. And I kid you not, I am not exaggerating. I am so much more calm and just so much more just able to get things done without thinking a million steps ahead. That's usually where my anxiety comes in. I will overthink. Instead of just thinking about what I'm doing now, I'm thinking, what am I going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps away from here? Now I could just focus. If I start feeling uncomfortable, whatever, I just I just instinctively know to do something different, and I was never like that before. So the NutriBurst, I will definitely attribute that to. Aside from that, another benefit of the NutriBurst, and I actually invited people on today because I posted a picture on Facebook today of me doing my hair, and I got so many likes. I got comments. I posted it on Instagram. I got so many friends and comments of my hair because NutriBurst is a multivitamin. So not only does it, balance out the things in your body, but for that reason, it's also going to help with your nails, it's going to help with your skin, and it's going to help with your hair. So you see me sitting here, you see the hair going, okay? Hope you guys can see me. Let me know if you see me. Can you guys see me on the panel? Because I can't see myself. I see my picture.
No, we can't see you.
Well, you saw my hair before. If you saw me now, you would see me shaking my hair in the camera because this is my hair. This is Team Natural, long hair, don't care, whatever all the millions of hashtags are of the people who wear their hair natural and have long hair. This is my hair, and Nutraverse has helped to make it stronger. When I detangle my hair, it's not as much hair coming out. There are a lot of people taking hair supplement pills, and I find it very weird that a pill can be dedicated to specifically growing your hair. I don't know. I'm kind of uncomfortable with that. But a multivitamin, I can do that. And if part of the benefits is that it helps with my hair, I'm all for it. So a lot of you guys who I invited who are here, you got to see the unveiling of the hairdo because you guys saw my blowout. This is the hair, and much of it is due to Nutraverse. So thank you, Reginald, for calling on me. Nutraverse is my featured product, and you can move on to the next person. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for jumping out. As you can see, no. So, yeah, thank you for coming out. Next, I want to bring out Tanya Ortiz. If she's going to share with you what she's going to share, I want her to share what these have done for her. Okay, it's an amazing story, so I don't want to mess it up. So go ahead and jump out there.
Okay, can you hear me, Reginald? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
My story is I was, let me tell you my background. I'm 5'1", so I'm a shorty. I was turning 42 years old, and I used to walk my dog every day. I have a German Shepherd. I would take him on an hour walk a day and just trying to get the weight off, and I did that for the last 2 years. Now, at 5'1", I was a little chunky monkey. I was 169 pounds. That's a lot of weight for someone who's only 5'1". And so I had scheduled a cruise with me and one of my girlfriends, and it was about February, March. In February, a friend of mine was telling me, and I didn't know what to do. I mean, walking an hour a day, the weight would not come off. And by this time, I'm like, I'll do anything, you know. And the cruise was scheduled in May. I had the conversation at the end of March. And so a friend of mine was telling me about the HCG. I'm like, at this point, you know, I'll try anything. So I got the HCG, and let me tell you, without any exercise at all, I mean, I was losing from a half a pound to a pound every single day. And what I did, because I wanted to make sure that it was the HCG and not the exercise, for 30 days, I stopped walking my dog. I had somebody else walk my dog to make sure that the HCG drops worked. So I started at 169 pounds. Within approximately, I think it was like 32 days, I went from 169 down to 137. And that was, I started the diet March 8th. Here we are, July the 2nd, and I have maintained that weight. I have not gained the weight, and I just absolutely love it. So I'm a huge fan of the HCG. And then another product, and I wish I would have tried this a lot sooner, is the coffee, the weight loss coffee. I just got that about a couple of weeks ago, and I'm a huge fan of the coffee. The amount of energy that the coffee gives you is just off the chain. I mean, I honestly wish I would have tried that 2 months ago. So, I mean, the coffee, I have no appetite. It's crazy. I'll make a sugar-free, low-carb dessert in the evening, and it takes away your appetite. I can't even eat my dessert. A couple days ago, I took an apple, and I had a baked apple with some cinnamon and some butter, and I was so upset because the coffee took away my appetite at nighttime. I couldn't even eat it. So my testimonial is the ACG. I love it. If you stay on protocol, it rechanged the diet itself, will reprogram how you eat. Now I totally look at food totally different. So, and here I am, like I said, I've maintained the weight loss. I'm 42 years old, and I'm happy to say I'm only. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
Okay, so I don't know if you just heard that. I said I was at 42. Okay, I'm now a size 6. I'm only 12 pounds heavier than what I was at 21. There you go. So that's my product, the ACG. I highly recommend people get the ACG instead and get on the diet. The weight loss is phenomenal. And also, you know, now I'm a big fan of the coffee. I wish I had got it sooner. I just ordered more coffee because the amount of energy that I have is just totally insane, and it's a natural appetite suppressant. So mine is the ACG and the coffee. I love it. And before we go to the next person, I have to say, now this is just me, with the Nutraverse. The lady was talking about the Nutraverse. Let me tell you, the Nutraverse, I just tried it. I was already taking a multivitamin from GNC, and I said, well, you know, people were asking me about it. Let me try it. I have a cat that will wake me up every night at 3 o'clock in the morning, every single night. And many of you guys would see me on Facebook between 3 and 5 because I'd be wide awake. I couldn't go back to sleep. And so with the Nutraverse, now this is crazy. My cat wakes me up. I let the cat outside. I get back into bed, and I go into a deep REM sleep within a matter of minutes, just like that. It's crazy. I have never slept so good, so long, so hard in all my life. And I know that's the Nutraverse. So I'll pass the mic to somebody else.
Thank you, Tanya. That was an amazing story and makes me want to try the ACG, but yeah, I don't need to lose that much weight. But that's awesome. Definitely, that Nutraverse is awesome. I'm glad you talked about that and rehashed that again, because that is a product that has over a lot of nutrients in it, and it is equivalent. One serving of that is equivalent to 10 salads. So imagine eating 10 salads, what that would do for you as far as nutrition is concerned. And just like a lot of people, we're busy people. We don't have the time sometimes to eat appropriately all the time. But taking that multivitamin each and every day will definitely give you all the nutrients you need and help you sleep better and feel better, like Tanya said. So thank you for jumping out. Next, we are going to bring out, let's flip a coin and see who is going to be. We're going to bring out Mark. Mark Rutherford. So, brother, go ahead and jump out. Tell everybody what TLC has done for you and what's your favorite products.
Well, I'll tell you this. Mark Rutherford here from San Antonio, Texas. And I'll tell you what, yeah, I guess I can represent the fitted boned people. You know, people say, you know, they're maybe big boned or whatever. I'm more fitted bone. That means, I guess for lack of better words, I'm a skinny guy, right? So folks gonna be like, well, why would you be, you know, with total life changes? You know, why would you be excited about ISOT and weight loss and things of that nature? Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're like me and you're fitted bone, you know, there's no need for you to lose any more weight. If I lose any more weight, I'll disappear. So here's one of the things that I enjoy about the tea is that it helps its overall health. You know, again, Reginald already explained a lot of benefits, bullet points on the benefits of the tea. And so it's just overall health. And so I just noticed that taking the tea, my whole health has improved. Everything, you know, you just feel better. And it's nothing about feeling optimized. I say it like this: if you drink sodas, if you like drinking sodas, you like fried foods, processed foods, guys, we're eating a lot of processed foods. And let's just get to the point. You know, a lot of the grocery stores, we're thinking we're getting authentic, even fruits. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna actually be an eye opener for you. You know, my wife bought some lemons from the grocery store, and you're thinking that, okay, it's a fruit. We're eating healthy. All that's gonna be fine. She had a friend gave us some squash from his garden, and he grew he got all these vegetables and things of that nature. Gave us the squash. The squash is sitting on the counter, and we had too many squash. It was too much for us to cook, so we had about a couple of them that was left over, and it was about 2 days later, and we bought the lemons at the same time. And let me tell you this: the squash in a couple of days, it started to mold. It started to go bad. But guess what the lemons did? They got hard, but they never started to rot. Nothing like that. It was almost like getting petrified. And if you think of it, it's a fruit. You know, it's a natural fruit. Fruit should not petrify. It should not go hard like a McDonald's French fry. It is doing the same thing that the McDonald's French fry or the McDonald's hamburgers or it's not, or anything from a fast food restaurant type process. And we're putting that in our bodies, not just once in a while, every blue moon. It's every day. And when I started realizing that all of this is going into my body on a daily basis, let's imagine that, we're talking about years and years and years. And then we get concerned of why are we getting these ailments? Why are we having these issues later on down the line in our lives? And so when I started learning and started really getting the research on why to start taking more appropriate health, the ISOT is the beginning of me being optimizing my body, making sure my metabolism is right, making sure that I'm excreting the waste, the parasites, the toxins, all those things. Those are important. And we really don't think about that until we go to the doctor. We're thinking that everything's going to be fine, and we come back with a bad report. And what we don't realize is that a lot of these things can be prevented. And it doesn't have to be by prescription drugs. It can be through the natural resources we have through Total Life Changes. So thank God that Total Life Changes is in existence, that provides well-being products that's primarily targeted to maintain our health. And here's the other thing. It's affordable, okay? It's affordable. Now I'm going to say this, and Reginald, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to share this on the panel. I'm trying to contain all of my excitement. I call myself like I'm Excitement Junior, right? So I'm going to contain myself because, again, when you start looking at everything that we have here, you can't help but to get excited about what we have and what you will have once you make the decision to be able to allow Total Life Changes to become part of your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change, guys. Here's one of the things, affordability. A lot of times, a lot of people are not looking at the toll of health, okay? Health starts now. Whenever you start making a conscious decision to start taking care of your health, that's when you start realizing that it's a lot cheaper to invest in taking 2 glasses of tea a day versus waiting 5, 6, 7 years, and all of a sudden now you have a medical bill because of high blood pressure or diabetes or any of these other ailments. It's so much cheaper to be able to invest in your health now to enjoy what you're working hard for. Guys, let me tell you this. Most of you guys on this hangout, I guarantee you this. You're working 8, 9, 10, 12 hours even every day or 6, 7 days a week, okay? You're working hard. What are you working hard for? To one day hope that you're going to have some income, some golden nest egg that you worked hard for, or you're hoping to be able to enjoy your children or your grandchildren, or if you have a spouse, you want to be able to spouse. We all have this in our minds that one day, that's the thing that people who are employed are saying, one day I'm going to enjoy all of this. I've worked hard for this. Now let me paint this picture. When you're going to work, because you're not making the money that you're worth, okay, it's cheaper to go get that 99-cent burger. It's cheaper to go eat out. You're too tired to cook food regular, so you go buy food and bring it that's already processed, that's full of all of this sodium and all of this other chemicals. Guys, when you look on the back of a package, it looks like a science experiment. Guys, that's not real food. It's not real food, but we've been conditioned to say, okay, that's food, and that food, if you really understand how it's targeted, it's a company created food, and the companies need you to buy more. So those chemicals are triggered to make you say, you know what, you need to keep buying this and keep consuming this, and it becomes an ever increasing cycle over and over and over again. And then down the line, you're realizing that all of a sudden your heart's not working the way it's supposed to. All of a sudden that, the intimacy in the marriage is not happening the way. There's too much moodiness, and then the children are becoming obese. And guys, it doesn't happen. It's just happenstance. It's because we, as a culture, have changed our lifestyle. And we've allowed things to come in and change that lifestyle because of work and things of that nature. But this is what I'm saying is Total Life Changes comes into play here. If we are able to realize the value of just a simple product of the ISOT, the natural herbs that are in it that takes care of our body, that's the beginning. People who are already overweight and they're looking to lose weight, you can do it naturally. There's no reasons to put a synthetic patch, creams and shakes and all that kind of stuff, guys. And here's how I'm going to say this about having those kind of synthetic products. Nothing wrong if you're trying to lose weight. Guys, we need to be able to do that. We got to be able to get healthy. But one thing that the body is not designed, it's not designed to be like a rubber band. Okay, when you introduce something that's not natural to the body's going to say, okay, we're going to adapt for this moment, but it's what happens when you get off of it. Okay, you go back to where you were. You go back. If you starve your body's going to say, okay, well, I'm going to take everything back in because you kept this from us from all this time. TLC, Total Life Changes, the ISO products are designed for our bodies to naturally go back to its optimum levels. Guys, the metabolism is so important. You can't lose weight if you're plugged up. You know, think of a piping system. If your pipes are clogged, you know, you're not gonna keep putting water in the pipes. All right, it's nothing. It's got to in and out. Yeah, I think our bodies are in and out. What we put in has got to come out. If it's not all coming out, it's gonna go somewhere. You know, so we got to first. That's what that detox. You detox first, and it's not a one-time thing. You know, this is a continuous. This is a lifestyle change. A lifestyle change. So again, I'm staying on point. You know, just follow me, stick with me here, because understand this. We're talking about lifestyle first, our health, because it's a health and wealth company. I'm gonna get to the wealth part in a minute, but we're talking about our health here. And people are working hard, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, leaving their families, spending more time developing better relationships with the coworkers than they are with their families at home, only to find out that when they finally get that little piece of change that they've been working hard for, and they can't even enjoy it, guys, because they're in the hospital or they're on drugs or walking around with these tanks. Or you're getting those little, you know, they making those little scooters cool looking now, but you know, who wants to be in a scooter when you don't have to be, right? You know, walk naturally if you take care of your bodies now. So again, I love the ISO T. I take ISO, the Nutra Burst, the NRG, everything, everyone that's on the panel. I'm not going to repeat what they say because it works. The bottom line is, guys, it not only does it work, you can tell that it works in 10 to 15 minutes of you taking it in your body. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this: when I took the NutriBurst the first time, okay? And at first, you know, everyone, I'm going to be honest, everyone's always got a little bit of skepticism, all right? Let's just keep it real. Everyone's always got the little thing in the back of the mind saying, you know, I don't know about this. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I took that bad boy, in about 15 minutes, I had this burst of energy, okay? I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Okay, this is good. I took the NRG for the first time, okay? And it's like you not only do you have the energy, but it's like your whole mood is uplifted. Right, you're uplifted. You think clearer. You think you're feeling good. It's almost like, you know, you're waking up on Christmas Day. You know, that's how it almost feels. You know, so you know, again, I'm taking the chaga, and you can feel the results of the chaga. You know, within 30 minutes, I can say, okay, I feel a little bit of energy. I feel better, and when I get up in the morning, I'm more rested. I feel more optimized. My body is optimized. I'm taking care of myself. So. And again, the affordability of everything that Total Life Changes provides is affordable. Okay, these products are not only designed or targeted to people who are making $90,000 to $100,000 a year. Okay, these products are designed for the hard-working American who's earning every penny that they have, and then that way they want to be able to live longer. And then, you know, we got to have something that's affordable for us because everything's tight. Let's keep it real. Paying for gas, sometimes you got to make a decision. Am I going to pay for my gas, or I'm going to go half of my gas, or half on the grocery bill? Guys, you know, let's just keep it real. A lot of us are going through that process right now. You know, so a lot of people say, well, who has time to be able to afford it? Who can afford Total Life Changes products? Everyone can afford it because it's affordable. It is affordable. That's the biggest thing. And the second thing I want to talk about is the wealth. You know, the company is. One of the models is, you know, they want to see people healthy, because if you are not healthy, how are you going to enjoy your wealth? What's the point of amassing wealth if you're not healthy enough to enjoy it? You see what I'm saying? So the company is designed for us to become wealthy as well if you decide to utilize this opportunity to be able to create income for yourselves. And when I tell you this, I don't know if we're getting deep into that, but I'm just saying that the company is designed to be able to provide both. You're going to be able to have your health. You're also going to be able to create wealth with this company. One of the things you have to understand, many people may have on this call, and I'll touch on this real quick. If you are on this webinar and you're thinking to yourself, I also am looking to find some way to create an extra means of income, you know, I want you to look at it like this. I want you to be able to be open-minded. I know you've probably seen it all. You already know about it all. And I want you to say for a moment, at this point, this is real. Everything that everyone that's on the panel has said is real. And you have to understand that you have to have something that people consume. You have to have something that someone's going to enjoy that's going to be a solution to their problem for you to make income. That's what income is. If you're working for someone, your employer right now provides a solution for someone's problem. And they're paying you as an employee, and I'm just saying you in general, but they're paying you as an employee to assist in creating the solution for the person's problem. That's how you're able to get a check. So when you're thinking about business, you got to understand, well, in order for me to make an income, I got to be able to provide a solution to someone's problem. Well, guess what, guys? We're in the health and wellness industry. This is over $2.7 trillion industry. Everyone is interested in their health and maintaining a healthy life and a healthy lifestyle. So we have many solutions. We're not just a one-trick a product business. We're a multi-spectrum, a health and wellness full spectrum business. We have many different avenues for people to be able to have a solution to the many different problems that people are having right now. So if you ever think, if you're looking at it, say, okay, well, okay, now Mark, I understand that. I kind of understand that process. So then you say, okay, well, how would I be able to present this to someone? How would I be able to share this? Well, guess what, guys? That's the other thing. This whole entire organization, this is Unit of Prosperity, the individuals on this board, we're all part of a system, a process to be able to show us how to utilize this company's products to be able to present these solutions to people's problems without bothering friends and family and whatever things that you may have in the back of your mind or any preconceptions that you may have. That's the difference. You're shown step by step how to be able to create a career-based income. Total life changes. And so again, now you have health. Your health is increased. Your health, health yourself and your family individually. You become a testament of the product. You're a product of the product. And not only that, you're also able now to help others with their problems be able to become healthy themselves. And then if you decide, if you choose, you don't have to, but if you choose, you know what? I can be able to provide a solution to people's problems. You can be able to understand how Total Life Changes can be able to start paying you. You know, if you're gonna use the products on a monthly basis, which you, I don't see why you wouldn't if you already see the benefits. Why not get paid for it as well? It only makes sense. And then you're being a blessing in multiple ways. In multiple ways. So again, I'm excited, and I can keep going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on pause. But I hope that what I've said has been a blessing to someone who is on this webinar. Someone who may be hurting, someone who may be wondering, how can I get ailments? How can I be able to get healthier? I don't know what to do. I don't want to be on this medication anymore. I want to lower my blood pressure. I want to sleep better. We've even had reports that people who were able to cut down their cravings on smoking using just the tea. You know, so if you're struggling with smoking and things like that, I mean, think about it. It helps to put the body back in its optimized state. You don't have to be addicted to anything. Get back to your optimum state. And people who are looking to create an income, you can do it without having to break the bank. You don't have to spend the money and then, you'll be sleeping on the couch for like 3 months because you spent money that your spouse didn't know about.
All right, I think we lost Mark. Okay, so I think we lost Mark, but you all get the point. The point is the product works, and you should order them now o'clock. So whoever invited you to this webinar, be sure to get back with them to get started. Decide which products you're going to get started with. You can start as little as $40 and go as high as you would like to go, obviously. And starting at $40 simply means you should select one product that you would like to consume, that you would like to start out consuming, and then you can progress from there. But typically, most people start at the $300 level with our company because they give you more of a variety of products to choose from that can replace some of the bad things that you're currently consuming now, such as the coffee, such as Nazima. That's not bad, but we have facial cleaning stuff as well that I use. I don't have it here outside with me, but we have that as well. So next, I am going to bring up, who is here? Let's see, Lakeisha. Are you still there?
I am here, Reginald. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Take it away.
All right, I'm excited. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that, but I'm definitely, sharing my testimonial. A couple of my favorite products. I'm pretty much on like all the products that we pretty much have. I've tried them. My biggest testimony is I'm also an HCG girl. I did the HCG diet myself, so I started that back in April, and kind of like with Tanya, able to lose like pounds per day. So if you have like struggled with like losing weight, guys, I definitely recommend the HCG diet. Like I've tried the diets, I've tried many different pills, You know, I'm not going to name them or any of that. I've tried, of course, to go into the gym. Wasn't necessarily consistent with that, being a busy mom and having, you know, four kids and other, you know, commitments after work and stuff. You know, that kind of like didn't work with my lifestyle, so I wasn't consistent with it. I would start and not go. So, you know, we had the tea. I, of course, ordered the tea, and I started with the whole detoxing. But I realized that my goal was to lose like 20 pounds was my goal. So I decided to try the HCG drops. And with the HCG drops, like I said, I started those in April. And during that 28-day period, because you're on the drops pretty much for 28 days, I was able to lose 17 pounds. And, you know, women, men, whoever, you know, people struggle, you know, trying to lose 5 pounds. To be able to lose 17 pounds in 1 month is incredible, and that definitely does something, you know, to your confidence. That started back in April. We're now July 1st. I've been able to maintain that weight, keep it off. I'm excited. I know Eddie gonna share his testimony. I was like, I got me some Tachui. Reached out to one of my coach friends and got me some ab workouts and stuff. I was like, I'm coming for y'all too. You know, the Tachui is supposed to help define and build, you know, your muscles as well. So I'm going to get me a 3-pack or something, you know, 6-pack or something over here. And, you know, guys, definitely research the Tachui. It definitely helps define muscles, but then also for someone, if they're trying to lose weight, it can also be used as a meal replacement so that you're not skipping meals, because that's another reason why, you know, some people gain weight, because they're not eating enough. And that was kind of like my thing, because I would skip breakfast, you know, do lunch. Sometimes I could skip dinner. So that was one of my things. And then definitely, you know, check out the Delgado coffee. I've been using the tea and the coffee pretty much to maintain, you know, my weight. So I have my coffee every morning. I've now replaced, you know, my regular coffee with something that's more healthier and has benefits in it. It has Ganoderma in it, so which is an ancient Chinese mushroom that has so many different benefits. Go to Google, research Ganoderma, and see what it can do for you. And of course, you know, gotta have my Nutra. I cannot start my day without that. Leave the house in the morning, I will be late to work because I'm turning around to go get my Nutra because I can't do it. I originally started the Nutra because I needed the energy, because I heard so many people talking about the energy that it gives you, and it definitely does that, and it helps with, you know, being alert and going to work with a smile on my face versus, you know, especially when you don't want to necessarily be there. So this definitely helps, and not just for the energy. I'm not getting enough of my daily vitamins or, you know, fruits and stuff like that. So this definitely helped. And I'm not really a pill person. So being able to have this in a liquid form, and your body absorbs like 98% of this because it's going, you know, right into the body. So this is good. You can also give this to your kids. You know, eating healthy, buying fruits and juicing and all that stuff, it adds up. It gets expensive. So this NutriBurst definitely comes in handy for the whole family. And, you know, so I'm definitely taking charge of my health. Excited about that. Excited about this journey. Excited about being part of this company. And not only am I losing weight, you know, guys, since joining this company, I've gotten checked like almost like every week. So supplementing my income to be able to replace it. And I know it's possible because once you start getting results and you start sharing these products with others, people are going to ask you, what are you doing? You know, at work, I didn't have to, you know, necessarily tell everybody, buy this, try that. They could see for themselves, and based off of what I was eating and, you know, making healthier choices when I'm going out to eat lunch with them and, you know, things of that sort, people see what you're doing, and the results, you know, pretty much speak for themselves. People want to get on these products and try them, and then as you start, you know, losing weight, people are going to ask you the same thing. So then you become a product of the product and start sharing it, and you can't keep your mouth closed. You're excited about sharing these products. I've done so many other, you know, companies in the past. This is one of the first where it's like a product-based company, and I can actually say I take the products and I like the products, you know, and they're not just sitting up in the cabinets or stocking up in the garage trying to, you know, make an auto shipment commitment or so. So, you know, Reginald, that's pretty much all I have to say about this company. I'm excited. I'm going to, you know, turn it back over to you so we can bring out the next person and just keep rocking it out with these testimonials tonight.
All right, thank you. And I'm about ready to come through the screen and cash some of them checks you got over there.
Mailbox money.
All right, appreciate you. All right, so next here, really quick, we got 2 more people, and then we're gonna wrap this up. As you can see, it's getting dark. I'm on a, well, actually, I can turn on the light, I guess. But it's getting dark here, so we want to wrap this up here really quick. But next, I'm gonna bring up Eddie. Then I'm gonna save, bring out this person last. I'm not gonna say her name right now. Allow her to bring the excitement last. But Eddie, go ahead, my friend. Tell everybody about your TLC testimonial and why you're excited about these products.
Hey, what's up, Reg? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, everyone. Hey, I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to be on here too long, guys, but just super excited about TLC and the impact it has had on myself and my family. Can everybody see me okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just keep talking. The impact it has had on me and my family, guys, and, you know, when I saw the company, very excited. I have a background. My degree is in exercise science, so when I saw it, and, you know, at first I was thinking tea, but when I saw it and took a look at everything and saw what the tea did as well as other products, it just made sense. I was looking for something to better not only my health, but the health of my family and friends, because that's always been something near and dear to my heart. And so obviously TLC was presented, took advantage of it, and here we are today. Typically, here's how my day starts. Wake up in the morning after I take my shower. First thing, going on my face after I wash my face is the Ayasa oil. You guys can see me, correct? Can you see me okay? Okay, all right, okay. I got the thumbs up.
Keep going.
Okay, got the Ayasa oil. Bam, that's the first thing there. And before I leave out of my office, taking me some good old chaga here. All right, from there, down to the kitchen. Like a lot of people, NutriBurst, I got to have a tablespoon of that before I leave the house. If I don't, I'm thrown off. Like Lakeisha was saying, I get in my car, and I feel it. I get to work. I'm dragging. I do construction work. So if I'm dragging, I don't take this, I'm messed up. But I got my backup. Just in case I miss, this stays with me all day long, NRG, guys. So these products are phenomenal. You know, NRG, I wife, 4 kids, and a dog. Got a German Shepherd as well, like Tanya. And, you know, those require a lot of energy. And when I'm done my work day, the second half of my day starts. I use NRG, guys. Phenomenal product. Gives up to 12 hours of energy. Like Carrie said earlier, burns over 300 calories, helps give you focus, suppress your appetite. So it's a phenomenal product, and that's how I get through the second half of my day, because once I leave work, I'm into the gym, and then family activities and business activities. So very, very busy day. NutriBurst, I just want to point this out really quickly, phenomenal product. Like everyone's already talked about, I'm just going to say it's done wonders for me and my family. Not making medical claims, my wife gets really, really bad migraines. Suffer from, we've been together 10 years. And 2 to 3 days out of the week she would have migraines until she started taking NutriBurst. NutriBurst equals no migraines. All right. Last product I'm going to talk about, guys, is this product right here, Ayasa oil. This is a family favorite. If you guys are familiar with any of Chris Rock stand-up, he talked about how his dad put tussin on everything. And in my big fat Greek wedding, how they always use, the dad used Windex. That's the way I use Ayasa oil. Anybody get any aches or pains in this house, where's the Ayasa oil at? It's used between my wife, my kids, all of us. So funny, the other day my daughter was saying the heel of her foot hurt, and she said, "Daddy, I put some Ayasa oil on it. I put the emo oil on there." I said, "Okay." She said, "But it's not doing anything." I said, "How long ago did you put it on?" She said, "I put it on there like a minute ago," because it works so fast. I said, "Give it a little time, sweetie. It's gonna kick in." So about 10, 15 minutes later, she was good. So phenomenal products. And one other product I will point out before I go. I don't know how much I got left. Is tea. Got the tea, guys, you know, and just really quick, between NRG and NutriBurst, I've lost 14 pounds in the last 30 days. So once I add this tea, and I'm excited because with Reginald and Lakeisha, I got to Chewy coming. I'm about to, put on some more lean muscle. I had a photo, I showed a little photo, I dropped a little weight, you know, getting myself together. But once that Chewy kicks in and with this tea, I'm going into beast mode, okay? And in here, I know results vary. I'm done talking about the products, guys. Got a little cash in here from sales. Results do vary. All of my checks, I just put them in the bank last week. But this week alone, guys, I've actually sold 16 packs of tea between on and offline sales, a bottle of NutriBurst, 1 bottle of essential oil, 1 NRG, and just 6 packs of coffee today so far. So roughly this week, I've probably, like I said, results vary. I've probably done about $515 this week. So, you know, this company works, guys, health-wise, income-wise. If you're looking for a way to get you and your family healthy, guys, and you want to put yourself in a position to get wealthy, guys, TLC is where it's at. Get back with the person who shared this phenomenal company with you guys. Partner up with the UOP. Let's get rocking and rolling. We want to help you reach your health and financial goals. I'm done. I'm turning it back over to Reginald.
All right, appreciate you all. And I turned my camera off because it's dark outside. Ain't no sense of you all looking at me. But really quick, man, I'm glad you talked about that Chewy, because I was just typing a minute ago that I'm going to the gym now as soon as we get done with this hangout. And for you gym rats, people that like to work out, I used to work out a whole lot. Then I got lazy. But now, since being on these products, I'm back at it. And that Chewy, I'm telling you all, you start to see the results pretty quick. Okay? Pretty quick. I'm already seeing results. And the muscle and stuff built up. My wife is seeing the results. You should have seen how she was looking at me yesterday. I started to put the picture on Facebook, but I didn't want to do it like that. It was funny. But yeah, I mean, it's an amazing product for you all that want more protein and may not want to eat a whole lot of meat or take the protein powder or whatever it is. You know, that product alone, it has 70% more protein than most meats that you consume. That is the power of that product, and it definitely it curbs your appetite and it helps build lean muscle. And the results, for me personally, have happened pretty quick. Okay, pretty quick. All right, so finally, we're gonna bring up this young lady here, and she is excited. I know she's finna come on here hyped, but she's actually in the Nashville, Tennessee area. And I'm super excited about her and her journey with TLC. So I'm going to allow her to share with you all why she is excited about TLC and what it is doing for her. Tarlicia, are you there?
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Take it away.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. My name is Tarlicia, the Visionary Johnson. And, guys, I am not new to network marketing, but this is the first company, guys, where I actually love the products. I actually use the products. And I'm so excited that I'm not home right now. I'm like in between houses. I'm at my mother's house right now. And when I was presented with the opportunity to get on this call, I said, shoot, I need to go ahead and get on this call to share my testimonial with you all guys. And so this opportunity was presented to me at the right time, guys, because I was actually looking for the IASOT, because I had heard about it prior to me signing up with Total Life Changes. I actually heard about it in November of 2014, but I didn't know about how to get the product. And so when I was presented with this opportunity and I saw that it was with the IASOT, I'm like, oh, shoot, this is a no-brainer. I already know what I'm going to get. And I didn't know anything else about the other products. I didn't know. But I got the IASOT. And as you guys can see, I keep the IASOT with me at all times. I'm not even at home. I love all the products, guys. I even have the black coffee. I don't even drink coffee. But the products work so much. I just want to try everything, guys. The IASO oil, guys, look, it's about time for me to get some more. I use it on everything. I use it on my face. I use it on my kids' face in the morning. Instead of the Vaseline, we use IASO oil. They love the products. My kids use the IASOT, guys, and the reason why is because I suffered from having bowel movements. I suffered from having bowel movements, and then when I did have bowel movements, it was hard, you know, and I always felt like I wasn't finished. And my daughter, she suffered from the same exact thing. And now we do not suffer from that issue anymore, guys, because we have the IASOT. And I was also suffering from Pregasitis syndrome. And that's something that I made up myself. So don't go and look it up in the dictionary or anything like that, because it's not a real word. But what it means is that you see how I'm not that big, but my stomach looked like I was pregnant. And I would constantly get asked from different people, family, friends. They would ask me, was I pregnant? And I would say, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. And it got to the point that it began to become emotional to me, guys, because, you know, I got tired of telling people, hey, you know, I'm not pregnant. And I looked like it. I was getting to the point that I was, you know, getting upset with them, but it wasn't their fault. So I would go home and do the sit-ups for about a week or two strong, and it wasn't working. So the IASOT, guys, came on the right time, at the right time, guys, because when I actually tried it, I lost the 5 pounds in 5 days, just like it said, and I also had my flat tummy. Whoop, whoop. Flat tummy, and I don't look like I'm pregnant anymore, guys. And nobody have asked me, was I pregnant, since I've been on the IASOT, guys. This stuff is the truth. I'm telling you, this stuff is the truth, and I'm loving it every day, and I'm on it every day, and I'm able to have bowel movements, so I do not suffer from pregositis syndrome anymore, and I'm able to have bowel movements. And also, another thing that I suffered from, guys, was anemic. I am anemic, and I will go to work, and after going to work, you know, after I come home, I didn't have time to really spend with my kids, or I wouldn't spend time with my children because I was too tired. After working my 9-to-5 job, guys, coming home was like a task of having to cook, be there for my children emotionally, and not physically and mentally really being there for them because I didn't have the energy. So now, guys, I'm taking the NRG and I'm taking the NutraBurst, guys. So I'm just telling you guys that these products work, and I can't say that I have a favorite product because I love them all because they all work. So if you haven't tried any of the products, guys, I suggest that you try the products. It sells itself. I do not sell any of the products. I actually had $100 days that I retailed to different co-workers and friends, and people blowing me up right now wanting some IASOT, and they want the hot chocolate as well. So the hot chocolate, the IASOT, and the coffee sells the most with me, guys, thus far. And I can't wait to see what the journey is going to be like in the next, few months, guys. So with that being said, that's my testimonial for tonight, guys. If you haven't tried the products, you do not have anything to lose, guys, because all of these products are the truth, and they all work. So that's my time, guys. Let's turn it back over to you, Reginald.
Yeah, as you can see here, I'm looking like a ghost over here. You see that? Eddie got his daughter, so I don't want to scare her, so I'm going to turn the camera back off.
Fine. What's this?
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, so, yeah, like she said, guys, these are some of the things that people don't like to talk about. Like you said, you were suffering from constipation, and you felt like you were never finished. And I actually, you know, had those symptoms as well, and a lot of adults have that, and that we don't normally want to talk about. And the tea definitely helps you to become more regular and helps you feel like you're finished when you get done, okay? So if you're suffering from that, especially when you reach a certain age, obviously is there. I know my son definitely has those issues as well, so we just started him on the tea, and he's good now. He's more regular, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing in that area. Then it's definitely a product that I highly recommend that anyone consumes, that you take that product on a daily basis. That's a product that I'm going to be taking for the rest of my life. As long as it's here, I'm going to consume that product because, again, the food that we eat, due to all the other benefits that the product has, is a no-brainer. It's something that we must take along with the Nutraverse, along with the Chaga, along with the Chewy, so on and so forth, because we're serious about our health so that we can be around to enjoy the wealth that we create because of this company. So whoever invited you to this webinar or to this hangout, be sure to get back with them and ask them what is it that you can do to get started. If you're currently in a company, make sure that you are a product of the product and that you actually take these products, because once you take them, you get addicted because you begin to feel better, look better, smell better, whatever is better. Everything is better, okay, once you start taking these products. So make sure you become a product of the product and consume these wonderful products. But get back with whomever invited you. If you're still on the Hangout page, whoever invited you, you can click the Join Now button, or I think it's Join Now. Click that button, it'll take you right to the sign up page. And before you proceed to fill out any application or whatever, make sure their name is at the top left, if that's an option. If not, if you don't see their name at the top before you fill out the application, then make sure that you get back with them and get the appropriate link so they get credit for referring you. So we appreciate each and every one of you all. Again, like I said earlier on, because we got cut off, and some of you all might see a recording of this hangout, or you may just have joined this hangout. And I talked about earlier that I had to have a heart attack before I decided to take my life serious, because I was young and I was thinking, well, ain't no way I'm gonna have a heart attack this young, blah blah blah. Have all the time in the world to get it right. We think we have all the time to get it right, and the reality is you don't. You really don't. You don't know when your time is up, but you don't want to do things to accelerate the process of taking yourself out early by not eating right, by not taking care of your health, by not exercising, so on and so forth. So these products, this situation here, again, is a start for a lot of you all, a fresh start for you to get on the right track with getting your life together from a health standpoint. Also, along with that, now that you have that, now that you begin to feel better because you are consuming the products, now you have an opportunity that you can share with people that actually contains and have products that actually work, that you can be passionate about, that you know that people are going to experience results from. And because of you doing that, now you don't have to worry about, okay? You don't have to worry about you not having the money, okay, for something anymore. You don't have to say, you don't have to wait until January like I used to, okay, to provide your kids with a Christmas, okay? There was times to where we couldn't provide, well, at that time it was my son, we couldn't provide for him on Christmas, so we had to wait until income tax came in order for us to have a Christmas for our kid, okay? At the time it was one. So, or even for ourselves, not only him, but he was important, but obviously we took care of each other then in January as well. So you don't want to wait. The timing is now. You have an opportunity now. And once you start your business, if you commit to your business like you commit to that job that you go to every day that some of you all hate, or you may love your job but it's underpaying you, if you can commit to your business the same way, you can experience a total life change. So with that being said, I am going to end this hangout. You all have a blessed day. We'll see you soon.